Subscribe for your girl, Pico.
After all this brouhaha of I like the day deeper, but I am sexually attracted to Sultana, I cannot help it. It is what it is. Jason decided not to be cozy with Sultana, though he will be on his bed and girl will be on her bed. But distance. Now so he claimed. For the first time, Emisi faced their fear sleeping on her bed. It is good night, good morning exercise done and dusted. Your faves are busy rehearsing. It's gonna be a good day because hey, don't play. Wager is coming. So you have Team A led by Queen leading his team with Dr. Faith assisting, doing all the choreography and things that are needed. See, baby girl, Telma. You also have Group B led by Jason, also instructing with assistants coming from Joanna and Doris, also doing my own thing, making sure that their team equally comes off with a good vibe. So Bride decides to sit closer to me. The girl said distance, but finally she allows him. Boy wanna touch her, she said only by the hand, no hug. So what's up? Boy said I'm good. So now girl said she knows what she wants and she knows what she wants. She deserves to want it, and what she cannot have, it means she does not deserve it. For now, she want a day in day. They discussing marriage. Joanna, Queen, later you have baby girl Doris coming over discussing Ouija and the dynamics, how best they can come tops. You also have Lover Boy, Denari with Sugar Girl. They discussing the dynamics in the house. They discussing other housemates, like friendship formed. All this while camera picking on Avatar, and she's quite lonely. Miss you lonely. Faith is busy on their props for Queen's team. Joanna busy on their props for Jason's team. See on the machine. You also have earlier culture using the machine. More conversations between Dede and Jason. Dede want to find out, are you sure you still have your babe? Boy went like, don't do that now, Dede. Don't do that, girl. And he stood up. Why will his response be, don't do that, girl? And girl being like, it's okay, don't deepen it. And boy being like, and he sat down smiling. So they having conversations about their own dynamics. They said, you've really stressed me. I've been really pressured in the previous weeks. Look at my forehead. Why will you do this to me? Boy said, I've apologized. Where did you sleep? Girl said, hey, there you go again. When I ask you where you slept, what you did, you get pissed off. But you repeatedly want to ask me the same question. For our own sanity, let's avoid that question. Can we do that? Boy said, okay, sorry. So now, like, they've been smiling. The way their conversation is, I could be wrong. Girl moved from the other side, Jason the other side, then they held hands, and caught herself in surprise. More like, Jason, leave that girl now. She's your sister. Jason said, yes, so my sister be that. They said, them don't sister zone me. Then they talking something. If you want to know who I sleep with, when you wake up, you can come check it over, and you should know that it's not like anything is happening. This back and forth thing is just affecting us. Boy said, yeah, I understand, I'm sorry. So they turned and they saw Faith and they went, shh. Biggie's house at its peak is vibe on vibe, kitchen drama, Dede versus Kola, later Dede versus Emisi. Kola had to apologize to Emisi, and it is Queen with Jason hugging each other from behind and moving towards the more like mommy, is the food ready? That kind of thing, more like we are about to eat. It's so super cute watching them. So kitchen choked. Finally, it is time for stage rehearsal with Team A led by Queen's team, Team B led by Jason's team. They've all done well. Finally, it's time for the wager. They did absolutely well. Personally, I think Jason's team had a little upper hand over Queen's team, but Queen as an individual, he was exceptional. Only for Biggie to say Ouija is lost after all the efforts, but whatever that it is, they individually sold themselves very well to the world. Accolade goes to Sultana for her makeup to performance, to her voice act display. Your face are back, a lot of conversations here and there. Jason hugged Sultana, congratulating her and picking his food out of Sultana. Sultana thanked him for preparing breakfast for her earlier. That is noodles, saying that, oh, the Indomie was yummy. Boy said, you are welcome. Big conversation. They're talking about evictees and did they go home straight up? What actually happened? And you have them now discussing other matters, and Jason had to get up. You have conversations later in the room where Sultana feels just when her group were complaining, you are the witch, you need to master courage, don't be doing this slow-mo voice. Just when everybody want to put her down, then Biggie will say you did well. Jason said, yeah, that is how it seems like life happens. You have Doris saying that they don't always put you down. Naturally, you've been slow on this show. I think you're beginning to ace up your game. That is how come you're receiving applause. So you should also think about it from that direction. I don't think your group will be saying it to you out of hate. After all, they gave you that role. Girl now went like, hey, it's been 2 weeks running. Biggie has not called me to the diary. Me, if he calls me, I will tell him I'm sleeping or Doris that too. She really want to go to the diary room. And baby, that was their conversation. You also have Cable, Emisi, Isabella, they are equally on chills and vibes. Emisi said with that performance she put up, if outsiders were to grade her, maybe they'll be giving her 1/10. I'm like, girl, don't sell yourself so short. You are loved. More conversations, they vibing with the young man. For once, I have seen Kola walking barefooted. Wahala, what happened? Biggie said, housemate, you have a pet. So they enter the house to realize that the pet is a snake and they ran in helter-skelter. Later, Biggie said, I brought 2 pets to the house. One is missing. Hey, they now run to the HOH because that is the only place they think is safe. It is super chills with the Kola, Sultana J. Koyin, Mama Mia. More conversations. You have girl Tracy saying that, Queen, look over there. It could be that they are in the locker room and she wouldn't move away from him. He also acting like a protector, like, okay, oh, girl, master courage and tell him. But this morning, when they woke up, girl told Coach and Kola in a conversation, Kola said, what will happen if we do it? Maybe you'll be like, Kola, what did you just do to me? Girl said, no, why will I do that? I wouldn't do that. If it happens, it happens. Don't forget we are not perfect. Boy went like, really? Girl said, yeah. Kola smiled and went like, looking at you today, it will be very difficult. I think the only moment I can get you is when you are tipsy or drunk. At least I can go for a kiss. And girl said, oh, really? And says who? Girl said, says me now. Well, when you are drunk, you never can tell. Internal people perceive Kola is obsessed and he want to prove a point and might go for kiss. More like I happen to be the first one to kiss the day. Can he do that? I think he wants to. Do I see him as somebody who will go beyond kiss with the day when the day is drunk? Absolutely not, because Kola is a gentleman. But for the kiss, I think he might go for it without the day's consent, especially when she's drunk, on grounds of him doing same to Isabella. They coin Mensa in the kitchen having fun. They chatting, they playing a game. So water is placed in a saucepan and you need to be topping it up. Just make sure your own does not splash, and they really having mad fun. Jason pranking the day, more like the snake is here, and super chilled moment right there. You also have the day on mealtime with Jason. They just think she's doing her usual shakara. JC just stared at her and laughing and said, I told you to be nice. And girl did like that. So earlier with their conversation, Jason told the day, I've told you to be nice. It is said, Granite, you, Jason, you have really taken me through a lot. You've been aggressive with me and you've been stressing me out. Check my forehead. I'm having all signs of being stressed. Jason said, that is not true, Dede. Dede said, one more aggression and I'm out. Jason said, you don't threaten me, sweetheart. Dede looked at Jason, blushing and staring where the camera day. I'm like, hey, these two, them are conversations. Joanna's meal is ready. She's enjoying it outside. Faith goes there. They having conversation. He want to seek voluntary exit because he's not happy. He felt down, losing the wager. Joanna said, hey, but our team lost too. Everybody lost. What's up? Boy feels like this house is not his place. Joanna said, what was the motivation that brought you here? Live up to that motivation. Boy said, wake up motivation. Somebody thought I was intelligent. I should go try my luck. And here I am, but I'm fed up. Now he's teaching Housemate 1 or 2 things as a surgeon. It is super cute moment where we all get to learn 1 or 2 things about ourselves. Just how every house needs food and water, that is equally the same way every human being needs to have basic standard knowledge which requires to medicine and health, so that we don't find ourselves wanting. It's a super active moment, and you have JC the day at one corner. Ask them, they listen. Now so them they touch, they smile, they blush. Hey, Only for the day to be like, Dr. Faith, this new way they teach, you be like, say tomorrow we go forget. And like, why won't you forget? You just there doing loving. After Emisi Kola banter, they are resolving their issue. Emisi said, for 2 nights you slept with Dede. Just me, what do you talk about? Boy said the usual things, I like her, but she's proving stubborn. The only thing I've done is peg her on the cheek, that is all. And she's held my mustache, that is all. Girl said, so you've not kissed on the lips? Boy said, no. She's not giving me that access. I think maybe we could get there, but now I don't know. She got a man outside. It is how Emisi is sipping her juice, like the Miranda. Boy is like, this is what I don't like. You don't believe me? Girl say, I believe you, but when you're talking about the day, I don't believe you because you've been going back and forth with her. Oops. Kola and Bright are beefing. They are about doing cooking competition, but according to Bright, Kola, Komo, they go be French fries alone where you know how to do. Now, they are also discussing the dynamics going on in the house. According to Kola, he's far advanced with his ship with the day than Jason and Queen, and there are no competition for him as far as the day is concerned. And he has his next strategy mapped up, and it's gonna be, hey, and he's just putting 1 or 2 together. When the day gets drunk, I go over. You have Midday saying that, do you know this plan that you two are discussing? I am here and she's my friend. According to Brian, no one cares whether you are here or not. But according to Kola, he really likes Sabrina. If Sabrina was here and the day was doing what he was doing, he would have been in a ship with Sabrina. And because of Sabrina, he's getting to know Thelma, but does not want to go there. They've just had a little deeper conversation. They're talking about who is loud between men's and rude boy culture. And the couple would prefer culture, but Kola would prefer rude boys' loudness. Kola asked Emisi, how do you think housemates perceive us when they see us? Girl said it's difficult. Some think we are friends, others think there is more to our relationship. Boy said, oh, okay. And outsiders. Girl said, outsiders, we need to go out to know now. But what do you think, Kola? Kola said, outsiders, I think they will be like, what is happening? Because I'm a very cool, calm, collected person. But you are haywire, a crazy girl. Anyway, Midday did they acting somehow during the wager presentation, but now Bright is telling Midday that you are the finest girl in this house. And Midday said, come to think of it, there was this day they told me that, I don't know, was it Kola or Jason said, I am the most beautiful girl. And that person said, oh, I am glad that I am talking to the most beautiful girl in the house. And when she told me, I was feeling awkward. Like, Bright said, maybe they said that because you were rolling with the day, so it is what it is, but you are the most beautiful. Girl said, I will not be in competition with my friend, even in a game house. I just think it is not the right thing to do. But frankly, whether Jason or Kola, they never told the day you are the most beautiful with her there. So what's up with this conversation? Another thing is, the day is telling you not from she's beautiful to rub it on your face. She's just telling you that somebody finds me pretty in this house. I don't know what brought about this conversation again. Isabella wanna spend the night with Cable, but boy said Avatar will be jealous. Girl said, hey. I'm like, what am I missing? I know Avatar Cable will spend the night together lately, but should get jealous? In a kitchen conversation, housemates are vibing. They're talking about the tax. They're talking about the dynamics in the house. They're talking about friendship and bonding. According to Ko, one is your friend for this house. So Tracy went like, be you a get bestie. I'm like, a rich accent. K Bobo said the day is the most beautiful girl in the house. Rude Boy said that girl respects herself so much. A conversation he was having with Jeta. Finally, it is 9:90 in Biggie's house. Jason's sleeping. Sultana comes later. They haven't convo. And now he did his bed while Sultana also on her bed. You have Kola joining Thelma to sleep and having chit-chat moment. Cohen goes to his bed and any other housemate. They covering up so tight. Kola goes there but spotted that she's covered. So he moves away only for her to open up. More like, I know they sleep. But that's what's going on. It is night. Adios.